Yes. Yes. There we go. All right. Since it doesn't look like anyone's currently here, I'm gonna go ahead and go throw some candy at small children. I'll return. Bye. cool. We got someone else in the. Oh, it's not. I tried to scroll on a screen that wasn't a touch screen. Who else is here right now? Okay. Let's go ahead and turn this music off. Let's turn that off. And then I'm gonna turn off the screensaver and I'm gonna hope that it doesn't break. There we go. The text is obscured by the... Give me a minute. Okay, so if we take this and we move it down here, and we take this and we move it down here. Is that any better? Okay, and I also wanted to do the thing for the VTuber. Yes, I'm selecting that. Here's it. How's this? That's a little bit better. Okay, let's see. Okay. We switch back to this screen. Happy Halloween! Oh, that's a little bit better. The pumpkin here is actually a vector I made for another video I was doing. I haven't finished it yet. I can hear children outside. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna join Discord. Open, please. Okay, come on. Why do I have so many servers? Yay. Go ahead and join this one. Actually, you know what? That might break it. Well, it might not. We'll go ahead and mute. And we'll switch back over here. We'll wait for some more people to join and then we'll get started. I'm gonna see if I can pull up Gartic phone here. Gartic phone. There you go. Sorry if it's a bit slow right now. We don't have a lot of people here. I'm still trying to set all of this up. Where did my headphones go? Hey, Thomas! So glad you can make it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry if I'm a bit slow. I'm getting serious deja vu right now because of last year's Halloween. Hopefully the lag is a little less because I've got something pulled up on my— Oh, a new episode just dropped. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay. Yes, it's a pumpkin! Fresh from the pumpkin patch. I just carved it and I lit the inside of it on fire. Yes, that's how pumpkins work. Okay. There are currently 3 people here, it looks like. While we're waiting for other people to join, why don't I bring you guys over here? I won't turn my camera on or anything, because, you know, faceless YouTuber, I don't have a mask yet. But I do want to go through all the stuff that I got at this Halloween event the other night. There's a lot, okay. Starting off, we have chocolate. I love chocolate. Oh my gosh, we don't have to worry about snacks tonight, guys. The thing about that, though, is, I'm actually trying to cut back on sugar. Well, it's just for my own, health, gastrointestinal reasons. It's, you know. Alright, what do we have here? We have a lollipop. This is I've never seen those before. That's new. These and gobstoppers are back. Oh my goodness, I love those things. Yeah, they break your teeth, but they're delicious, and I'm gonna try and resist the temptation to eat this, or most of this tonight. Well, I have to, because, okay, that's licorice, that's Kit Kat, Milk Duds, Twix. Ooh! Lemon drop. I didn't exactly, well, I didn't go trick-or-treating tonight because, well, I'm a little old for it. Story time. I actually went trick-or-treating last year under special circumstances. If you all remember, last year I was actually in the hospital, for Halloween. Oh, Twix. Sorry. So yeah, that wasn't great, but what they did at the hospital was they set up a trick-or-treating event for all the kids there, and I decided, hey, I'll go, because, you know, why not? I was in the hospital, I was bored, I was really freaked out about my health and everything else, so I decided, I'm gonna try and forget about that. I'm gonna go trick-or-treating, and it was actually awesome. I got a book and a quilt from some of the nurses there, and there were a lot of people dressed up as all different things, and then there were only a couple of other kids there. I was probably the oldest person there, to be honest. There were only a couple of other people, or patients, or kids there. Why do I have a pair of pliers in there? Put these here, put that there. And these kids, that were doing the trick-or-treating thing at the hospital, you know, they were all dressed up, which was cool. But, oh, that's the doorbell. Should I run and grab that, or should I let someone else? I can hear someone opening the door. Okay, they're good. I may have to step out for maybe a couple of minutes occasionally to, toss candy at small children. the joys of Halloween. But yeah, I saw a little girl there. She was probably no more than 4. She had an IV in her arm. I felt so bad for her because, you know, when I was 4, when I went out trick-or-treating, I went out with my big brother, and we went all over the neighborhood, and we had a lot of fun. It's just, it doesn't seem right for a kid to be in a hospital during this time of year. I consider myself lucky because I was only there for a couple of weeks. Well, it was 3 weeks on and off, but some of those people and some of those kids will be there for months. So sorry, that's a bit of a more depressing tangent, but it's something I thought interesting. That's why I couldn't do a live stream last year. I was in the hospital. That's the doorbell again. What else we got in here? Oh, that's a... Oh. Ew. Yes. Alright, so... we've actually got a good amount of candy from this trunk or treat event I went and helped out with, or I guess went to a couple days ago. Let me see. Okay, so there are 2 people here right now, one of which is just me on another screen, checking the chat. Oh, so it's good to have you here. I can hear people downstairs, and I kind of want to go and socialize, but at the same time, it's also like, I kind of don't. I'm good up here, you know, with my copious amounts of candy. I don't know how long this stream is gonna go for. What I was planning was that, like, I could give, like, go on a little tangent about why I haven't been active for, like, months and months and months and months, and, again, and then, I could, like, do a quick little Q&A, because I know a lot of people have been asking me questions about a lot of different things, and then I thought, if I did that, I'd have to, it's, okay, give me a second. Oh no, you're all good, I was downstairs, for a little bit, passing out candy to children before you joined, so. Where was I? I was going somewhere with this. Oh. Sorry. Oh, it's yeah, that works better. Copy that. Sorry. I was going somewhere with this. What was I doing? Lonely. Oh, so lonely. I was thinking we could do a couple of different things tonight. I was thinking we could do some drawing, of course. We could perhaps Oh, there we go. This is a bit more comfortable. Ah. It's those Halloween nights that get to me. Or those fall nights that get to me. It's just something sinks in, something about the loneliness of it all. That is the doorbell again. I'm not sure if anyone's here, but... Oh. Goodness. Did I do something? Shattered Stone's old. Oh. Okay. They just did decide to go ahead and... Click. Okay, I am. Yay! Paste that. See if those do anything. Down. Ooh. Sorry. Boop. Okay. There are so many people out in my neighborhood tonight. I can hear them all. Which isn't a bad thing. Yes, that one right there. This is probably one of my favorite times of the year, because, well, you know, I have a serious sweet tooth. But for new, I'm actually trying to cut back on sugar right now, because health is... I'm actually pretty skinny, so I guess whatever weight I can put on is good, but at the same time, I don't want to. It's like, candy isn't good for my gastrointestinal system. Oh, yeah, that's a good Halloween movie. Hello. Speaking of scary movies, I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here, but while I do it, I'm gonna put on the screensaver and I'm gonna switch over to Metabang so I can start drawing. Something I did want to do on this stream was we have a couple of characters for Bleeding Stars, the animated series I'm working on, that are undergoing redesign, and I thought it'd be cool if you guys could give your input on what to do, maybe with these characters. So I'm just gonna turn this screensaver on for a little bit. I promise I'll come back. While I do this, I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent about a movie I found recently, actually. It was about a week ago. I found a very interesting, let's call it that, interesting movie. Ignore the ad, please. We're not sponsored in any way. Just no. Yeah, I found a very interesting movie about a week ago. It's a horror movie, and a body horror movie at that, which is, those are always fun, you know? Right? They're not. I am a horror fanatic, but what I cannot handle is body horror. I could handle the substance. I could not handle, the thing that I watched last Saturday. Watched part of, I should say. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this scene. So you guys can see what I'm drawing without the pumpkin and the VTuber in the way. And because if I don't turn the VTuber off, the stream might break. That's something that happened last time. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna click on this. And we're gonna take that, and we are gonna cancel, stop that. Okay, here we go. So I'm just gonna get rid of all of these, so hopefully, the stream works a little bit better. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them, or whatever, it's, you know. We're gonna go here. Actually, we're gonna go back here, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna turn screensaver back on, so you guys can't see my notice, because that is sensitive information. If I tried, I think I could throw candy out of my window, and perhaps make it to the kids downstairs. Nope, play that, please. I'm gonna turn the music on, so it's not just me talking in the background. And we're gonna go over here. We're gonna turn this down a little bit more. We're gonna turn that off. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna start to draw something. I don't know what. We're gonna draw something. Darn it. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay. It broke for a minute. That's fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's oh my gosh. might just have to have no music in the background. Or alternatively, wait. Kevin MacLeod music. Pretty sure it's MacLeod, but you know. Let's go. Non-copyright Halloween music. I should have accounted for this beforehand. Lo-fi. Here we go. Can you guys hear this? There we go. We got some ambiance. Okay, I'm gonna switch over and I'm gonna hope it doesn't crash. There we go. Oh, come on. Alright, how many of y'all are still here? Just the one? Okay. Well, this isn't a bad way to spend Halloween. I mean, last year I was in a hospital bed with 2 IVs in my arm, but yeah, I've been trying to step more away from the screen. You know, I'm not sure what I'm drawing, I mean. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna speed up a little bit here. I've noticed my art style has changed drastically over the years. I'm not sure why it does that. But as I learned how to draw anatomy more properly, more in a different style, it kind of just shifts my style. What am I gonna draw? I think... No, don't do that. I'm broke. That's a good idea. But I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and draw Thorn, who is the oldest member of the Trauma Quintet, who my channel usually revolves around. Let's do this. Yeah, in a way. I have a, so, switching back to, talking about, that movie that I found last Saturday, that body horror movie that I really didn't like, I actually have a couple of different accounts, that I use for YouTube. One of them is my YouTube channel. One of them is a Clover's, which I still go on, to look for music or for nostalgia or anything along those lines. And then, one of them I have for just watching videos. My Little Pony is one of them. Another thing that I look for, on that channel is, horror videos. Specifically, like, horror video essays, and I found one on this specific movie, and I thought, maybe I'll watch the movie, because I thought, oh, the thumbnail's interesting, it looks like maybe I sorry, I zoned out there for a minute, and so I thought, I'll watch the analysis, and ads, and I thought, depending on what I see here, I might go and watch the movie or not. And then I kind of went back and forth a little bit, and I thought, do I want to watch the movie first, or do I want to watch the video analysis first? So I decided I'd watch the video analysis first, and I'm glad I did, because by the end of the video analysis, I was dry heaving, and I'd thrown up once, during the video analysis. I pride myself on having a pretty strong stomach, even though it's not. I have a lot of gastrointestinal issues, but usually things don't gross me out to the point where I throw up. If I throw up, it's because I'm genuinely sick. Like, that's a sign that something's wrong inside. This time when I threw up, it was out of shock factor, because it was just so utterly insane, horrendous, and grotesque. I couldn't handle it. And then, I couldn't get this movie out of my mind during the night when I was, trying to sleep, and I was like, I started to draw parallels, between the main character of that movie and actually the character that I'm drawing right now. I do plan on, making a video talking about each of the Trauma Quintet characters in turn. They're all part of their own respective series, timelines, alternate universes, so canonically speaking, they never meet. in some stories I've written, they do actually meet because of a little spell gone wrong, and it's chaos and stuff, and it's fun. Okay, so, but this girl here, many of you already know, I refer to her as Thorn. Her real name is actually Thundertrap, which I know is, like, really cliche, and, like, I made this when I was when I first, like, found FNAF and Tony Krynight's movie. Oh my goodness. She's my OC that I created for that, and she was originally a lot more edgy and a lot more overcomplicated and just insane. Since her creation, I've redesigned her probably maybe 16 or 17, probably 17 or 18 times at this point. Because I wasn't happy with the design or wanted to change something. Last time I redesigned her, 2 years ago, I thought, oh, well, she'll just stay like that. I'm happy with it. But then I got back into Five Nights at Freddy's back in the winter months, and I decided to redesign her again. Because I wasn't happy with her design and her lore. But anyway, this girl, she was originally human, and now she's kind of this, like, amalgamation of, like, she's this amalgamation of several different animals, the process of which she was turned into was very painful, and it's probably not something that would exist in the canon Five Nights at Freddy's universe. Just because it goes a little more sci-fi, she has more like alien kind of appearance. Oh, thank you. So yeah, that's a little bit of lore for this girl here. Like I said, I do want to do, like, an in-depth explanation of each character of the Trauma Quintet. So, I'm just... Oh, your special day. Oh, like your birthday. Is today your birthday? So this girl, although she doesn't exist, although she does exist in the Five Nights at Freddy's universe, she's not an animatronic, as most people have guessed. She's, like, everything about her is actually mostly biological, and organic. Like, she's an actual, like, amalgamation of several different live animal parts. All of which I can't remember now. Oh my gosh. I hate ads. This stream is not sponsored by anyone. There we go. I'm actually gonna change positions because this is actually getting kind of uncomfortable. Okay, let's move up here. And I did want to do a reaction video to some, or a reaction, or I guess just react to some videos later. Some specifically spooky videos. We'll do that if we, when we get more people in the stream. Normally I would do this stream earlier, but, you know. There's a new person here. Hello. They're gone. Okay. Nope, they're back. I like to think that the original blueprint for this girl is more ragged, a lot more seams are shown. I did subconsciously take some inspiration from Frankenstein for this. For a moment there, I thought I had frozen, and I panicked. I'm not sure, I haven't checked, who's watching right now, but... Oh, I have an idea, actually. What if... when the clock hits 8 or 8:05 around that time, maybe we'll stop drawing and we'll watch some short, scary videos. I did want to maybe play Gartic Phone if enough people got in, but it doesn't look like there's exactly a lot of people here right now, so... Also, I apologize for the accent, if you notice it. It's just something I do from time to time. It'll go away in, like a minute or two, or an hour, or 12, or a day. Oh, ads! This is not sponsored. If we did something like that... If that was the case, if she was like a Frankenstein kind of monster thing, which she is, but just it's a lot more clean, and her seams just don't show a lot. I feel like she'd be a lot more colorful too. So maybe this is like an alternate universe version of her, which those also do exist. There are several different versions of each member of the Trauma Quintet. No, it's fun. Let's turn that off. There we go. Let's go here and we'll start to clean up the line art a little bit. Who in the world is... Yep. Did I never leave the... Oh, shoot. Give me a minute here. Okay. Okay. I gotta stop getting myself so worked up. Like, that's one of the reasons I haven't been around a whole lot, is I haven't exactly been, well, mentally. It's kind of a long story, but, you know, just sorting through some stuff in life. Sorting through, what happened a year ago. Trying to figure out what I want to do next, you know? well, you know, some days are better than others. I did actually have a Halloween video that I wanted to post this year, but it's not finished. I'm trying to work on finishing it. Because I've put too much work into it just to not finish it. Hello. Thanks for joining me. I'm sorry that this stream isn't, like, more interesting. Just kind of a little, like, drawing. Just, you know. Getting some angst, because, like I said, this girl here, Thorn, she did used to be human, and her transformation from human to this was a bit painful. Okay, it was very painful. I still, like, see traces of kind of, like, Tony Kranite's style, in my own art style. When I was younger, and when I just found Tony Kranite, I was obsessed with drawing just like him. I don't know why. Something about that old cartoony style was just so so appealing to me. I blame him entirely for me drawing over-sexualized furries, but it's gotten better now. Yeah. I actually want to go back and I wanted to do another live stream, and I wanted to go back, and I wanted to react to Tony Carnight's Five Nights at Freddy's series for the first time in years and years, because it is very nostalgic to me, and that series had a hand in why I started art and animation on YouTube. It was a big part of, he's always been one of my biggest inspirations. Yeah. I actually joined the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom pretty late. This was back and yeah, it was a different time, man. It was a different time. Yeah, it was around that time. It was around that 2020, the pandemic, you know, where I started getting more into social media and YouTube. Because, you know, I was bored. Okay, I don't know if I'm actually going to finish this drawing, because I did want to draw something else. I do not know how many people are still here. Let me switch over to Discord real quick, and let me see if... Oh, that's cool. I should probably leave. Yeah, okay, we're gonna close that. Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. As people look at it and they kind of cringe now, but it's one of those things that is really nostalgic to me, and I'm still really invested in. Yes, I did celebrate Halloween. There were some trick-or-treaters earlier that I handed out candy to, but, the other people living in my house kind of... Yeah, Thorn's got a lot of scars. Actually, all of the members of the quintet have a lot of scars. Because there's Thorn, and she's got, like, all these scars. And then, there's Bleeding Star's Lolbit, who we just like to call Dobit on the production team. Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought. She's got this giant scar on her neck, because I don't want to spoil too much, but the inciting incident of Bleeding Stars is her getting stabbed and thrown into a river. So that's fun. And then Nori, who's the red cat, who's kind of a bit of a mystery. I haven't made a lot of content with her. She's got like 3 big claw marks over her right eye. I know it's kind of cliche, but you know. And then Felony, a lot of people have been questioning, well, the question, I guess that's not really relevant, but actually created her, and she's got, like, don't worry, I'm a doctor. Yeah, yeah, all of them could really, honestly, use a doctor, so that'd be great. Okay, story time. I'm actually so fed up with doctors right now. I've been having really bad pain for the past month now. And well, that's the the gastroenterologist that I'm seeing right now doesn't really think it's anything more than IBS, which yes, I do have IBS, but this feels different than IBS. I don't know what it is. It could be something serious, but the doctors didn't really give me any pain meds or don't really want to do any procedures to handle it, which I get not wanting to do like another CAT scan because I've had a lot of radiation this year, but it's just you could do something else. It's just I'm not able to function normally. I don't know. Oh, back pain? Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry. I know it's not the same, but I feel for you there. I have some relatives who suffer from chronic back and neck pain. Fun little story, from September. I actually had to have a lumbar puncture or a spinal tap, because I was having really bad headaches. And for those of you who don't know what a spinal tap is, that's basically, they stick a giant needle in your back to try and find out what's going on, with your head. With your spine. It was very unpleasant. Don't recommend. They did give me midazolam for it, or Versed, which makes you basically forget most of everything you're going through. Which was cool, but because I'm a small person, because I'm so thin, some of the cerebral fluid in my spinal fluid leaked through the puncture wound from the spinal tap, and that caused me to get really, really sick, and I had to go back in to the hospital again to get something called a blood patch, which is basically they take some of your blood and they inject it into the spot where you had the lumbar puncture. Basically, the way to solve a problem caused by putting a giant needle in your back is they put another giant needle in your back. Oh, fun times. I was high for most of it, so I didn't care that, like, they were poking me with needles. Fun times. Doctor's visits are always so fun. Ads. ER visits are always so fun. Because here in the United States, healthcare isn't free, and we're kind of short on doctors right now in the state I live in. So going to the ER is always an experience. And going to the hospital is always an experience, and you know, there are some good doctors, but some just don't care, and that's a problem.
Despite my accent right now, yeah, I actually am in the US. I'm based in the US. I'd prefer not to say what state I'm in or where I am, just for my own privacy and safety. But, the time here is currently 8:03. If that's any indication to where I might be located in the country. But I won't say anything more than that, because I have had problems before with doxing. Going into a lot of detail with this drawing here. I usually don't... Yeah, I'm sorry. People, they always tell me that, I'm lucky to be in the States, that I have access to healthcare, but the situation I'm in right now with my government and the healthcare, system in my state, and, actually everything right now is really freaking crappy, and I'm pretty mad about it. And I know there are definitely people out there who have it worse than me, but I feel a little bit screwed over by the government right now. It is definitely a better place to be than other places, definitely. But, hello? Can you guys still hear me? Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there. I'm sorry. But like I said before, if you didn't hear me, there's the doorbell again. If you didn't hear me, I do hope things get better for you, man. I'm praying for all of you. Yeah, I'm not sure what the immigrant situation is right now. Because, oh my gosh, I hate ads. Because I'm not big into politics. I'm not voting this year. Okay, let's give this girl a bit of color, and then I think we'll call it good, and we'll watch some scary videos. I did say I was gonna give some art tips in the thumbnail, didn't I? Well, okay, what art tips can I give? To anyone just starting out, I definitely recommend a program, simpler than, what I'm using, which is Metabang Paint. Just because, wait a minute. What the? I had more drawn down. Give me a minute, art tips, yes,
First, open the time machine. Then, take a...
If you are just starting out with art, I do recommend starting with maybe a program simpler than, okay, nope. Okay, so we're gonna go back over here. It didn't save. Okay, I love when it does that. I don't. Art tips with Lolbit. If you're just starting out, I do recommend, starting with something simpler than, Metabang Paint, just because the interface can be a little bit complicated. Ibis Paint is a great one to start with. And then I don't really, like, in terms of, like, people often ask me, how do I do shading? Okay. Give me a minute. When I first started out, I didn't do a lot of shading. I was experimenting a lot with different brushes, with different opacities and blending, trying to figure out, a good, method to shade. What I did is I actually learned a lot about shading and other drawing techniques by watching other artists, specifically Naturix. I used to watch her videos, and I used to kind of take notes of how she did shading and how she did backgrounds and her process for drawing in general. And that's how that's played a big role in how I do digital art today. She's played a big role in how I do digital art today. In terms of tracing is something that people do. Sometimes some people don't like other people tracing their artwork. I think tracing is actually, I've done it before with like bases. Tracing is actually a good way to tracing is actually a good way to come on, man. Tracing Okay, man, stay safe. Tracing is a good way to actually learning how to more effectively draw people, since I'm used to and I found that tracing is actually a really good way to get used to, like, get the feel of how a specific style and a specific, body might look. It helped me out a lot with anatomy and stuff, so if you want to go online and find, like, human bases to help you better learn how to draw human faces or human bodies or human anatomy in general, tracing is actually a really good way to do that. Some people look down on it. I generally don't. It did help a lot with me, helping me learn, how to properly draw, like, a female human body. And I do recommend doing that as well if you want to, like, explore different styles and avenues and improve your art skills overall. Because, like, a lot of different animated shows that you'll work on, they'll have a lot of different styles, and if you want to work in the animation industry and for an animation studio, you have to kind of, like, know how to, or be able to draw different styles effectively. There are a lot of really unique styles out there. And people ask a lot how artists are able to draw all those different styles. I honestly don't know, but I think it does have a bit to do with perhaps maybe tracing. Like, I'm not saying like copying art and claiming it as your own is a good thing. I think if you do trace someone's art, something that isn't, like, a base, you should unless the artist has explicitly stated otherwise, you should probably say that you did trace it and credit the artist. Because at the end of the day, it is their art, and, you know, I have no qualms with people who want to trace my art. I only have qualms with people art. If you're gonna trace my art and, like, make it into something that's like put in colors, like, for your own OC, or make it something, like, more original, then I have no qualms with it. But if you steal my art, that's when I get a little, you know, Another thing, if you're doing art, that I highly recommend you do, if you want to get better, this helped me a lot. Don't stop at all. Don't stop drawing at all. Like, draw every single day. Draw every chance that you get. Every chance that you get, you choose to, like, draw and improve on those skills and try to keep skills that you already have. Like, maybe you're really good at anatomy, but not that good at shading. So, practice both of those at the same time. Draw whenever you can. Like, whenever I'm, like, listening to a podcast or anything, or maybe even watching a YouTube video in the background, I'll usually... Oh, come on, ads. I'll usually have my tablet in front.
If you want to know what you will look like when you grow up, first,
Okay, I actually think we're gonna stop the drawing there. I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish it, but we're gonna stop that here. This is what I have right now. I might choose to add some color and some shading later, but for now, I think I'm gonna switch over to YouTube and we're gonna react to some scary short films. Yay! If any of you guys have any suggestions for scary short films or just scary videos in general that we could watch on Halloween, drop them down in the chat and I will take a look at them. There is one specific short film that I want to keep for the very end of the stream, because it's underrated, and I took a look at it last month or a couple weeks ago, and I really loved it. And I think you guys will love it too, and I want to share it because I love the style of the animation, and I also I love the storytelling, and the creator of this has also been known to for a couple of different things. Yeah, the creator has been known for, like, telling stories or making different, like, web series in the past. So there's also a bit of, like, credibility there. Like, I watched this because I knew the person. It's you know. But it's genuinely a really good short film, and it's actually not been seen by a lot of people. And I think it should be seen by more people because I can tell a lot of hard work went into this, and I genuinely love the story and the style of the animation. And it also it would make a very good, like, Halloween kind of short movie thing. Okay, so starting off, I want to look up a short film. Since there's no suggestions yet, I want to look up a short film that is a classic that me and my family watch every year. It's called This Way Up. It's hilarious. That's not it. Here it is. Here it is. It has that kind of stop motion kind of vibe or style that I like. And it's genuinely hilarious. It was originally made in, I believe, the UK, which is also cool. Okay. It's called This Way Up. It's about these two grave diggers, or these two funeral workers who are trying to do their job, and they run into some bumps along the way. Good. Oh my gosh, ads. This isn't sponsored in any way. I am in no way affiliated with these people.
Fabric sofas, sleeper sofas.
might not be up on... Yeah, that should hopefully be a little better.
Save on fabric sofas.
I am in no way
Sleeper
affiliated
sofas,
with these
plush leather
people.
Sofas, sectionals, and reclining
I am not
sofas.
choosing to play this ad for you people. I'm sorry.
It's time, your time, not just to go back to school, but to come back and move.
I do highly recommend watching this film on your own time. Come on, load please. Let me know if you guys can't hear. Commentary to a minimum. Or maybe I won't, because I genuinely love this film. I hope I don't get copyrighted for this. Oh. Just a little disrespectful, just a little. Sorry. Okay, no, watch this. This is good. I don't know why that's funny. That's funny. But that doesn't mean we could take the day off. I really like the backgrounds in this short film too. They look like a deer. I like how they don't ask questions, they just continue to try and do their job. Please don't actually do this. It's that rock again. You're so close. It'll all be worth it when you... Oh. Oh. Whoops. Oh no. They're alive! Never mind. They're still gentlemen. I do also like this sequence, the parade sequence. Oh. Stop failing men! I love how she's just along for the ride. Well, they got there eventually. I might get copyrighted for this song, but I don't care. We'll let the credits play out. We'll give credits to every single person that worked on this short film. It's genuinely one of my favorites. Not exactly stop motion animation like Wallace and Gromit or Shaun the Sheep, but it's got that style. Okay, I can see we don't exactly have a lot of people here. Not a lot of suggestions in the comments. I think what we'll do is we'll react to one more video and then we'll call it a night, because it is getting pretty late on my end. I kind of want to hand out candy to the few people. Yay! I want to hand out candy to the few people who might still be out. And I do want to go to bed because I am still kind of sick and I can feel that my medicines wearing off. What's happened is we just watched a short film that I usually watch yearly for Halloween called This Way Up. It's animated. It was originally made in the UK. It's very funny. I definitely recommend that you look it up and you watch it on your own time because it's amazing. the last video that we are going to watch or react to tonight is one I've only seen once before, unlike this way up. It is a short film made in the last year called Journeyed Home, and it is by a creator called Carl Jacobs. Many of you, or some of you at least, may recognize the name, because Carl Jacobs is on the Mr. Beast team, and he was also a part of the Dream SMP, and he also has his own gaming channel, and he does this whole thing, and he's done a lot of web series and stories. He has his own comic, but Journeyed Home is his first animated short film. I do really hope to see more from him in the future, because he's probably one of my favorite people in terms of YouTube, up there with Jacksepticeye and Corey X Kenshin and Dan TDM, of course. Oh, fun little story about how I found Carl. I originally, he was actually the reason that I got into the Dream SMP. And the Dream SMP, back in 2021 when I found it, it's what inspired me and Tangle to create it. It was something for me and her to bond over in one of the darkest times of our lives. I was very depressed. I was very lonely. I wasn't happy with where I was at the moment. But the Dream SMP changed that, and Carl himself helped to change that. And I like him not only because he's a part of those bigger projects, but also because he shares a lot of my interests. When I found out he was, like, really into animation, I was like, okay, now I'm hooked. I'm probably gonna be following this guy for years. I was waiting for a day when something on his end might show up, something animated. And this did, and I didn't see it until a couple weeks ago. Do you know about the movie Caroline in Nightmareland? No, I don't think so. Last year I did watch Coraline for the first time, which is another stop-motion movie by Laika Studios. I really like that one because, well, it's stop-motion animation. Stop-motion animation these days is more of a dying breed, and I find that really sad. As someone who grew up with shows like Shaun the Sheep and Wallace and Gromit and Chicken Run, I find it really sad that claymation and stop-motion animation isn't really something you see a lot these days. I really like the style that goes with it. And that's another reason I really like Journeyed Home, is because of the style of the character models and the artwork. Even though it isn't stop-motion animation, it gives that vibe that it's like it's similar to productions that I watched growing up. So we're gonna watch this. It doesn't look like a Halloween movie. It's pretty creepy and nightmare fuel-ish in spots. I think you guys really like it. And I do definitely encourage you to check this out on your own time because it's seriously underrated. And you might want to watch it without all of my commentary raving about the storytelling and the animation styles and the lighting and all of that stuff. Okay, we're gonna watch this. I'm gonna go with auto. Nostalgic way kind of starts out too. It's more of a 80s, 90s feel. Like VHS kind of thing.
The moon knows how we really feel. It sees all of the melancholies we hide from sunlight and holds dearly unto each. But it's lonely work, lonelier than you could ever imagine.
The moon, that really... Gromit. Oh, come on! Sorry about this. Oh my gosh. This is great timing. Here we go.
A stupendous putt. Why, yes, I should go pro. That is an excellent idea.
Wow.
I like
you
how his
finally
arms
found
are
something
sticks.
you're not horrible at.
It looks so much like clay, it's
Now take
crazy.
your stupid bat.
Thank you.
Actually, I got something else for you, too.
What? No, dude.
Yeah, don't freak out yet. Seriously, wait, I'm gonna grab the camcorder. I need to archive the face you're about to make so one day your grandkids can ridicule it.
Alright, I can be patient.
Oh, and Greg,
Ridiculous.
don't forget about me while I'm gone.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Stupid birthday. Stupid Noah. Why can't I just be happy?
I feel that a lot.
I wonder if the moon is happy. So far away from everything.
Yeah, I bet it is.
You got walls and a roof.
Joining us.
Happy birthday.
This is what I meant when I said it's creepy enough to be considered a Halloween production.
Oh, I gotta cool it with the soda for tonight.
Yeah, stop drinking, buddy. Or don't. The moon spits out a remote. You press the button. I don't know, I think if the moon spits out a remote, you are automatically worried about your sanity. Curious as heck, man. He takes the present from his friend with him. As far as we know, Noah is also his only friend, so...
Greg?
He was there a minute ago. I really love the lighting in this scene. I love how the neon colors.
Oh my god. Noah's gonna love this.
I think anyone would love this. Oh.
Noah! Dude, Noah! You're... This.
I like the way he runs. Oh!
Oh no.
Hello there.
Oh,
my gosh.
That's nightmare fuel.
I was about to ask you the same. You look a little strange, but your hat's a nice color.
It is a nice
What is
color.
that? Orange?
Thank you. And yeah, it's...
I don't know,
it's
the
orange.
dog looks off. I'm thinking we turn and we run the other direction.
Friends, we're throwing a little goodbye party.
That sounds lovely, but I really need to get home.
Home? Oh, I know home. That's where a friend is going off to.
Yeah. Just
I'm
leave,
sure
man.
you're happy as we tag along.
Don't. Don't.
Alright, lead the way.
I don't trust that smile. I don't trust that world in general. It's got that uncanny valley kind of liminal feel. As if it already wasn't weird.
Meet the gang. That one's Bunny. That's the other Bunny. That one's also Bunny. Oh, wait, no.
They're all
that
Bunny.
One's a hare.
Never mind.
Well,
I'm sure
now
it's
that
fine. I'm
everyone's
sure it's
here,
fine.
Why don't we start the party?
Please,
Oh.
no,
I changed my mind. I don't want to go home.
It's a cult ritual. It's a cult ritual.
Goodbye, dog. Adios, dulcilans.
Goodbye, my sweet goose.
Please, no.
Yeah, now we run. I love the soundtrack here. It's fire! That's Nightmare Fuel, but that is fire! Where are we now? I guess he isn't here, but...
Where are you, Greg?
Like a sunny dog, yeah. Oof. I imagine that must hurt, falling from the sky. Oop.
Soldier! Get to the bunker! I can't take this anymore! I'm going for the flag!
Oh boy. What is going on here? Oh! Throw it, man. He looks so— oh, no, never mind.
What?
He looked so pleased.
What? The Echo Ultra Albatross Zero!
Heavens above, that is nightmare fuel.
Come on. Yes.
Yeah, are you gonna leave him? Or are you gonna help him? Nope. We'll leave it. Oh.
Noah? Noah, is that you?
You forgot about me, Greg.
Something's off.
I asked you not to forget.
Huh?
It's kind of a low poly kind of vibe. I love this part. This sequence is also super trippy. As well as this one. It's giving Spider-Verse vibes. All these different animation styles. Oof. This is probably similar to another storyline I have going on, but that's a tangent for another day. A road leading to nowhere but a gas station. Oh joy.
Hi there, friend. You're sure taking your sweet time.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
You will, or you won't. I wouldn't worry about it. You're lost, aren't you?
Yes. Very. I just want to go back home. Can you help me? No, I mean, my friend is probably scared out of his mind, wondering where I am right now.
Yes, yes, of course. Oh. Ah, there you are.
I have nothing other to say other than I like the textures of the shells.
Good for one use. It'll take you back. But I doubt it's a place you'd still call home.
Oh, ominous.
Thank me later. Now get out of here. You're scaring away all the customers.
Hey. Why me?
Why anyone else?
May steal that line for another day, but you know.
Oh, and Greg. Happy birthday.
How did he know his name?
Sorry, Greg.
I've already watched this, but I genuinely don't know. I hope you make the right choice. That ball. I love the soundtrack in this portion of the short film, just how eerie it sounds. Like, happy and sad at the same time. Which is how I feel most days. Sorry, I'll shut up now. Who do all those graves belong to? Oh no.
I'm sorry, Noah. I didn't know. I didn't know.
You've got a baseball to go with the baseball bat. I really hope Carl does upload the soundtrack at some point because I love this. I mistook that sign for a wrench the first time. I'll let the credits play out, of course. Give credit to all the amazing people that worked on this. Like I said before, this isn't a stop motion animation film, but the style reminds me of it. It's got that nostalgic feeling that I like. It's kind of a sad ending, but I think it's cool that he got Mr. Beast to play a character in that. So yeah, I specifically wanted to watch that. Oh, that's Nightmare Fuel. I specifically wanted to show that this short film on this stream, even though I've already seen it. For the same reasons as This Way Up, it's very good. It's can be considered spooky. And it's underrated. Not a lot of people have seen it. I really love the style of this short film, the writing in it, the kind of how there's actually not a whole lot of dialogue in this film. It's more show don't tell, which I really like when that's utilized in film and in writing and in stuff like that, because you know me. I also, like I said, I'm a bit biased because the creator has pulled me out of some very, very tough points in my life. And Clover liked him a lot too. It was something we bonded over. It's nice to reminisce about that, and I really wish she could have seen this too. Sorry. So I guess that's all we're gonna do for tonight. We could probably do more, but it is getting late on my end, and I am not feeling the best still, so I'm probably gonna try and go get some rest. I'm gonna see if there's any candy left over in the Halloween bowl. I'm gonna do some more drawing. I might complete the drawing that we started earlier. And I'll try and work on some more content that I have planned for the last few months of 2025, or the last couple months. No, I can't promise anything because my health is going up and down right now, and because my mental health is also going up and down. My physical and my mental health are both kind of iffy at this point. But I do want to post at least a couple of videos before December. So keep an eye out for that. Share this stream, like, subscribe, and all that stuff normal YouTubers say. Thank you so much. Oh wow. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for spending part of your Halloween with me. It was a joy to do this, even though, not that many people showed up throughout the entire duration of this stream. It was fun for me. It gave me something to do on one of my favorite holidays, since I don't go trick-or-treating anymore. Yeah, I hope to see you all soon. I think you'll like what I have planned, and I plan to post an update for Bleeding Stars later. And of course, that video, about each of the Trauma Quintet members. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you have a happy Halloween. I hope you get tons of candy. Stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me.